Hello, guys. Heavy on me right now, and I'll probably move it in a little bit. I was just trying to get set up and everything with the different tripod because I hate the. I love the arm tripod thing that a lot of us creators use, but when it's on this coffee table, I don't like it because it just shakes the whole table goes all over the place. Or the camera, I mean, when the table moves. So it's very, very annoying. Anyways, I hope everybody's doing good tonight. I've got my. If it looks like I'm looking to the side, it's because I am. That's how I'm going to read the comments. However, I will probably. Well, we'll see. We're going to just see how this goes. If I end up doing any diamond painting or not. We'll just kind of have to. We're just gonna have to see at this point. Taking it, one little bit by one little bit. So sorry you guys are so close to me, but like I can't get it to go any farther away. So all right. We got Becca, hello, and Deanne, and Mary, and Annette, and of course, Nicole. Sparkle Chase, hello. Lincoln's all ready for the swim party, I know. Isn't that the cutest picture? I love that picture of him. It's like one of my favorites, because he's so, like, obedient, even when, like, that's obviously not a comfortable or, like, normal thing for a dog, but he just like lets you do it. It's, I don't know. We've got some cute ones of Maya. I'll have to share maybe in my Facebook group because she's got the water wings on and everything, and it was really, really cute. This is an older picture, but he looks the same. Let's see. La 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 la. Linda's Crafty Life, welcome. Glad you could. Nikki Torres, hello. There's some name is, wow, I can talk. There's some names that like I feel like are new, but my memory, you guys, is horrible right now. So I apologize if I've seen you in here and I say, welcome or something again, but my memory is really, really bad right now. So well, thank you, Becca. I'm glad you could be here. Linda says, finished Paint the Stars tonight. Now I'm going to start back on Quiet Cove. Quiet Cove is, I think I have Quiet Cove. I think that's actually one that I have. Hello, Mary. And Debbie. Hello. And Yvonne. So glad you guys. And Magnette. Hello. Oh my gosh, Magnette. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. It's gonna be most of the like packages that were like fixes or like add-ons or anything are going out Monday. So just so you know, like I feel really bad because I have got so behind. I've messaged I think almost everybody. And if I haven't, then I missed it. Right now, like, all I can do is my best, and I'm trying really hard not to be hard on myself about it, because I always am, and, literally, this is, like, the first time, too, where I'm, like, I came home Wednesday or Thursday? Anyway, I'm, like, I'm not gonna do any work until Monday. Like, I'm not even gonna do it, because what I usually do, like when I have done before, when I'm in the hospital, I'll come home and the next day I'll start working, and I have the habit of like, if I start it, then I'm like, I want to get caught up like within the 24 hours. So I'll just like work like 10, 12 hours straight or more. And so I know like that I'm kind of that way. And so I just haven't even haven't even looked on the orders. So, but so I'm like, I'm gonna give myself till Monday just to chill, relax, do what I do, and I haven't even hardly diamond painted, to be honest. I've just been like laying around and doing what I'm actually supposed to be doing. The only thing I've done was some dishes, and that was by accident. My nurse was like, how do you accidentally do the dishes? And I'm like, well, you go in there and you realize the dishwasher's clean, so it only takes a second to empty it. And then I'm like, and then there was some in the sink, and I'm like, well, I could just, and my kids were gone, so I couldn't tell them to do it. So, and Seth is working a lot of overtime right now, so I felt really bad. Okay, I don't know why I'm not getting like the live chat. I'm gonna try to load it again. My son's phone is being a pickle. Come on now. Now the chat won't even load, which is wonderful. Because he has my computer. Because like on my phone it shows 42 people in here and I can see comments coming in. But it's hard to like keep up with them that way, but I might have to at this point. Because like right now on my son's phone there's no chat showing and it says there's 20 people in here. So it's like, I don't know. I'm not sure how to even like oh wait, that might work. I'm gonna close it and then reopen it. Maybe that'll work. If not, then I'll have to read off my phone. If not, is our internet working, I wonder? Let's make sure the internet's working, because it wasn't working earlier and I had to restart it, but looks like it's working. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at my phone to see if I can figure it out. Oh, really? I gotta put the password in? Are you kidding me right now? Hold on. Do that. I almost just said it out loud. Like, what kind of password is that? If you just say it out loud on a live, like, okay, so are we gonna work? Or are you gonna give me problems? Oh, it's saying my password's wrong. Because I don't remember which... Oh, I think I know it. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I forgot I changed it not that long ago, because I don't remember why. I'm the worst at passwords, because, like, if I don't know it, I'll just change it. And it drives my husband absolutely crazy. He even got me, like, a little notebook to put it in, which I've been doing for like the important ones, but like this, yeah, I can't even. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll back up really quickly, and now you're gonna have to be even closer to my face. Okay. Robert, hello. Cheryl, welcome. Let's see. Mary, hello, says hey, glad to see you're home. Grace, hello Grace, how are you? Jenny, hello. Let's see. Robert, I will answer that in a few minutes. But as you guys know, I don't like to like repeat myself. And if more people come through and then they start asking, then I'm gonna be like, I just don't, yeah. Y'all know I'm not like, yeah, anyways, okay. Melody, hey, I'm glad you could make it tonight. Susan, hello, and T. Mullen, hello. And Jessica, S&J Creations, hello, and Jill. Let's see. Yvonne, you're so funny. Vanessa, hello. Cynthia and Colette, welcome. Deanne, welcome. CC Angel, welcome. I don't think I've seen your name in here before. Debbie says, warms my heart to see you. Well, it makes my heart really happy to see all of you guys in here. And, because it's been a rough week. I will not lie. Bev, hello. Love that nail color. Thank you. I was like, I don't know. I couldn't, sometimes I'm weird with my nails sometimes because I'll get in a mood for like a certain color and then I'll be like, oh, I don't know if I want that color, and I'll go back and forth. And so I'm working on, I have the purple ones on, and then I'm working on these pretty like pink ones. There's only one coat, so they don't look wonderful yet, but they, you know, they should. After I'm all done, they will look much better. Like this one here has a coat, like probably 2 or 3 coats on it, so it's getting there, but just, you know, practicing, and I've been changing them more often lately. But I haven't had nails on, honestly, though, for like 4 days, and my nurse came and she's like, I am not used to seeing your naked nails. I'm like, I know, it's weird. Brandy says, don't apologize, to take care of you. Thank you, my net. You guys are so understanding. I love it. Love, love, love it. Lisa, hello. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. La, la, la. My internet may go out as we are having a nasty storm. Looks like a dang hurricane outside, even though I'm in Oklahoma. Eee! I'm not a fan of those kind of storms. Like, they freak me out. Right? Technology can be a fickle lady, I tell ya. It's great when it works, and it's not so great when it doesn't work. Sandra West, hello. La la la. And Sandra, you're one of the ones too that your order I actually did do, so it's going to be going out on Monday. Nadine, hello and welcome. Let's see. Okay, did I miss someone? I thought I saw somebody say hello to Chandler. Maybe it's a name under a name, and I'm not sure who that is. But I like that name though. I'm guessing when she says no worries, love your face is when I said you guys are going to have to get a little bit closer to my face. Up close and personal. Yes, close-up time. That's right. Rose, welcome. Says, hi, Shine. Glad you're doing better. Ginger, hello. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate that. La, 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 la. Crafting with Shay. Hello. How are you? Some people I feel like I haven't talked to in a while. Well, probably because I haven't. But still, like, there are people I talk to on a daily basis. And then there are people that, like, I talk to, like, periodically. And then there are people who I only see on here. And then sometimes it feels like, I don't know, like it's been forever. It says, we've been having it bad here. We have a few roads completely closed down because they have giant holes in the road. Eeks. Spokane is the worst for weather. Like, literally, you could, like, mow your lawn and shovel the driveway in the same day. It's very bipolar. Let's see. Well, thank you, Shay. I appreciate it, but Shay is actually gorgeous. You know those people, like, you see them in your mind, and then when you see them, you're just like, oh. You know, she was one of those. Like, I was just like, oh my gosh, she's beautiful. So, I know it's been a while since I've put new things in the shop, and that's kind of been on purpose because when you put new things in the shop, you get more orders, which of course I love, but at the moment, like, I'm trying to take it easy, so I haven't put very, new stuff. So, but what I'm going to do, what's something I wanted to do. First of all, I will say this, I don't know if I'll make it till 8 o'clock. We're going to just have to go and see. Because the main thing that I'm still experiencing a lot of is just wiped out. Just really, really tired. But I got some stuff. When I got home, I had like 5 packages to open. So I got some new stuff that's going to be going up like this week. So what I was thinking is I'll show it to you guys, and if it's something that you like in particular are interested in, doesn't mean you have to buy it, but are just interested in it, you can message me on Etsy, and then when I put it up and I make the listing, I can message you and tell you the listing's up, because some of the things, there's only a couple, because I know a lot of you guys know I have a rule of 3 when it's a new item. I will only buy 3 of them until I know it's going to work and that they're going to sell well. So I'll just say that. Also, this one that seems to have a really hard time staying up in the shop, I'll update it after the live, but this one I currently have 5 of right now, which is probably the most I've had in one time, because they usually just sell so fast because they're gorgeous. This one literally is my favorite. It is my absolute favorite. And I have one that I just was like, dang, I have taken a lot out of this. So I have had a couple people at the store not wrap them up so well when I've got them or in the mail. And so they'll be missing like a stone or whatever. And so I have literally, like, look at this. Do you see all those holes? It's got crater face. It's a major crater, so I could fix the ones that were not handled appropriately. You guys are gonna have to bear with me with the messages too, just because I don't have the other phone working. So I just got back from doing an escape room with my son. We escaped in 1 hour and 1 minute to spare, or with, oh wait, escaped with 1 minute and 1 second, I'm guessing, to spare. Those look really fun, but they just, I can't, my claustrophobia, And I've seen some horror movies that probably weren't a good idea if I ever wanted to go in one of those. Like, I don't recommend watching Escape Room if you ever want to go in an escape room. I'm just trying to catch up really quick. Susan says, I have it and love it. It is, Brandy. It is definitely my favorite. Sylvia! Hello! Welcome! Glad you could be in here. Lisa says, you get the individual stones from Michael's. Oh, yeah. I could, but this way, because, like, this one was already missing a few, so if I would have sold it, I would have had to discount it anyways. And so this way, I exactly, like, that it's, like, the right shape and color to match it perfectly. And I have taken other ones out to put, so I have my spares in here that I've taken out of it, and I don't know, it works for me, and then I don't have to buy a bunch of jewels, stones that wouldn't work for it or whatever. So my net says, I'm with you, Beth. I wanted to do one, but the claustrophobia. Yeah, the claustrophobic, like, I don't care if they say, well, you can get out anytime. Yeah, but no, you can't. You gotta wait for them to let you out. It's not just, like, open the door and walk away, you know? And that freaks me out. Oh, no, Cynthia! If you can take a picture of it and send it to me, and so I can see which stone it's missing, I can send you that stone, and all you would have to do is put a little super glue in that crater and then put the stone in. So if you want to fix it, just message me. I know the sun is, like, right in my eyeballs. The idea is fill the empty spots with colored resin. That is a good idea, Lisa. You know what? I'm gonna try that. That would be really cool. I gotta get all of the other stones out of it still. And then I might try that, because I have resin. I've been messing around with it. And this one is just, it's more delicate than most of the ones I have. So, like, this one I've actually been putting in containers or boxes or something to ship it, just because it is so fragile. I don't like getting things that are super fragile, just because it's, I don't know. it's harder to work with them, and then I feel bad if somebody has, like, you know, a stone fall out. Even if it's not in my care, I still feel bad about it. So I kind of went crazy on Amazon buying stuff for the shop. My hubby is like, what are we going to buy? I said, as much as I want. Wait, what? Oh, what all are you going to buy? Okay, I see. As much as I want. Oh, goodness. Luckily, like, with my, like, business, Seth doesn't get involved in it, so I know how much I have in my business account, and I never use our other account to buy stuff for the business, which makes it nice, which is, you know, why I save so much of it so that I can get new stuff, because, whoo, man, when I first started, it took me like 3 months just to get some inventory, because I don't have the money to just go and buy a ton, you know. But it's also different because, like, with nails, there's only so much types of things that you can get, and then with this stuff, like, it's like kind of it's a little bit crazy, and you can go crazy, and I have gone crazy, so about it. But diamonds around you, welcome. So this is okay. I'll do that. Thanks. You're an awesome Etsy shop owner. Thank you, Cynthia. I try. Sometimes I, like, lately, just with as sick as I've been, I feel so dependable, and I hate that. But I mean, there's only so much I can do about it, so I just try to make my customers as happy as I can. Did Vivian come in? I don't even remember seeing. I swear I'm not seeing everything, because I don't know. If I don't see your guys' comments, I apologize. I am not doing it on purpose. We're kind of doing it weird tonight, since I don't think I'll probably do any diamond painting on this live, just because it's just too much right now. So I heard there's a jewelry glue you can set stones with. When I find it, I'll let you know. It's to set stones. Oh yeah, Susan, that would be great, because I mean, I use super glue, which usually works, but like something that's specific for stones, that would be really, really cool. Okay. Yeah, we're good at time wise. So just to kind of give a quick update, because I know a lot of you asked, I am doing better. This was the sickest I've been. Like, I literally, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I didn't really move much. The most I ate was like a bite of applesauce at a time, just to take a medication or something that they were giving me. It was just not good. So basically what happened, I've been dealing with this same stupid infection, right? It's the same one. They know, because they've cultured it to see and compared it and everything. So it is the same one. But we didn't know that at first. Like, they were making sure that it wasn't the PICC line, because, like, they wouldn't put my IVs in the PICC line when we first got to the hospital. And I'm like, isn't that what it's there for, you know? But then they were like, yeah, but if it's infected, we don't want to push the infection through, you know, more, like, throughout your body, so, which makes sense. So I had to have a different IV. I had blood taken every 3 to 6 hours the entire week I was there. I have bruises. I look like I'm one of those, like, well, I'm not going to say it, but I look all beaten up. I've got bruises all over my arms. And then I think they took it out of the same vein probably like 7 times in a row. I'm like, that vein is going to scream at you in a minute. Luckily, they were able to switch my antibiotic from vancomycin is the one that basically, if you come in and you're septic, that's what they put you on. And it's really hard on your body. It's really hard on your kidneys. It's really hard on your liver. It's just a hard medication. But it's kind of like, okay, we'll deal with the kidney issues when and if it arises, because right now we're just trying to save your life. It was really scary because I went in on a Thursday, and I woke up Thursday morning with the fever. I didn't, like, hang around for a few days or nothing. It was just, I woke up, I was like the highest I got was 103.9. And that was at the hospital. At home, I was like, I don't know, I was in the 103 range though. I was taking Tylenol and it was not going down. And I was so mad at my nurse, or the nurse that I talked to at least at my doctor's office, which I gotta talk to him about it because she told me to wait it out and see what my nurse said the next morning. And I'm like, okay. So I hung up and I was like, literally like, I don't know what to do because this is like, obviously they tell you anything over 100.4 is not good, right? So I called my nurses and they're like, go now. And I'm really glad I did because the doctor, the infectious disease doctors that I saw basically said if I would have waited another 24 hours, I could have either been dead or in a coma. Because, so it's confusing because I always think of like infection, your white count goes up to try to combat the infection. If your white count drops, that means you're really sick. And anything under 4,000, they said, is considered low. And when I got to the hospital, I was 0.5. So, like, literally, the one doctor who hadn't, like, really read my chart or anything, she was like, so how many rounds of chemo have you gone through? I'm like, none. And they're like, you haven't done any? And I'm like, no. And because basically, she said my white count was as of somebody that had gone through 3 full rounds of chemo. I had no immune system at all. I still don't have much. When I left the hospital, it was 2.5, so at least it was like going in the right direction, but I can't have flowers in the house. I can't have any fruit that has like a skin on it that could be like an allergen, because even an allergy attack right now could be bad. So I have to just be really cautious, and if I go anywhere or around anybody, which I'm not doing that anyways, I have to wear masks. They need to wear masks just to protect myself, not just from like the COVID vaccine, but from all of it, because I don't have an immune system, so even a cold could land me in the hospital. So kids aren't having anybody over. Like I have this spray. It's like micro something. And it's supposed to help keep the germs off of everything for like 24 hours. So I'm like going around spraying the light switches and the handlebars and everything like once a day, because I'm like, I will not go back. Well, I will if I have to, but I don't want to. Like, I'm so tired of, so tired of it. But, I brought a diamond painting and coloring stuff with me, and I never even touched it the whole time I was there. And then I know that this is still a thing. I had to do it with Maddie when she was like 2. Yeah, she was 2 and had a high fever. But so my fever was 103.4, and they're like, okay, we're gonna give you Tylenol. We're gonna, to get it down again. Gave me Tylenol, and that's when it went up to 103.9. So they're like, okay, yeah, you are not going in the right direction for having 3 extra strength Tylenol. Basically, they gave me 1,500 milligrams of Tylenol. Did not work. They packed me with ice. I had ice packs like under my arms, down my groin, and my legs, on my feet. Like, they literally packed me with ice. And when you're like freezing already from a temperature that you like can't even hardly move because you're just so chilled and cold. Like, I was like that, and then they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna pack you, and I'm like, are you kidding me? So I got up to pee, and thankfully it switched, and like all of a sudden I got really hot, and because you know how it goes back and forth with the fever. So I got really hot, so the ice wasn't as bad. So thank God for that, because I was freezing before. So I had to have the ice on for 30 minutes, and then they have to take it off due to like it's not good for your body to have ice on you that long. And they said like the nurse was like, this is the thing I hate the most to do to patients, and she said, and if it doesn't work, we'll have to go to more drastic measures. And I'm like, what is that? And she goes, I honestly don't know. Like, I don't want to go sit in a bath of ice or something. Like, that's where my brain was going. But we got it down, thankfully, and after it went down, it never spiked again over 102, so that was good. when I left the hospital, I had 2 full days with no fever. Well, I mean, it was like 100 or under. So, you know, it's not a dangerous fever, basically. So, my sodium and magnesium for like is low, which she said it's just because of being sick for so long that your body gets like depleted of everything. So, didn't eat for the first 4 days. Like they kept bringing me things to try, and it was like, you know, when you just feel it was really annoying actually because I would crave something, so I would order it like from the kitchen, you know, and then it would get up there and just the smell of it even was like, nope, I couldn't do it. It was like, and I honestly, I didn't say this, but I almost asked the charge nurse, can you only give me nurses that are not wearing perfume? Because like they'd come in and they'd be wearing like whatever and it would smell, and it's not like it was a bad smell, but when you feel really crappy and sick, like all the smells just made me want to throw up. And it was, and then so they come in, they're in there for like 5 to 15 minutes depending on what they're doing, and they leave, and it lingers for a while. Oh, it was the smells, I think, were the worst part this time. I honestly do, because I just felt so sick that every little thing, you know, I could smell, and sometimes they couldn't even smell it. And but anyway, I came home, and the kids, my mom had the kids all week because my husband was working, and she's off for the summer because she is a cook in an elementary school. So she took the kids for the week and took them and my sister's kids up to Sandpoint, which is like a town about an hour and a half away, and there's like a big lake, and they spent the day out there, so they had a lot of fun. So the kids came back yesterday. But okay, so if you get grossed out by medically, like, I'm not going to go into detail or anything, but like if like every like little things gross you out, then plug your ears for a minute or something. I'll go like this when I'm done. But in the hospital, we noticed that the fluid coming out of my wound in the wound vac was like so much less. And we also noticed the tape like stayed on better, and I didn't have to like put new tape on to keep it on, and there wasn't like fluid seeping under this, like between the tape and the skin. It wasn't doing that, and which didn't make sense to me, like if it's the same wound, right, from when I was home, from when I was there, it wasn't like this big difference, and they were pumping me full of fluid, so it's not like I was dehydrated, so that's why. Basically they were like, so laying down all the time is helping your wound not have so much fluid in it, which means your vac can keep up with it, and then you don't have that fluid between the tape and your skin, which, as some of you know, is the first time I went to the hospital because I had cellulitis and I had got septic from my skin being infected. And so they're like, so basically you really need to take it easy. So I came home, and I didn't really do anything. I did some dishes, like I said. But now the kids are here, so I can just be like, go and do them. But anyway, so my nurse, when she came out, she was like, when did you change the canister? And I'm like, when you were here last. And she was like amazed, because normally I'm going through those canisters like every 18 to 24 hours. So sitting, resting, I haven't had to redo tape at home, which is huge. My skin isn't as bad as it was, so I'm really focusing right now on not like moving around a lot like I was doing before. I should not have been. I really need to. I've learned that I really have to like put all the priority on getting better, and if that means annoying my kids or my husband for them to do something, that's what it means, because otherwise it's just like, I don't know. Anyways, I'm on antibiotics, and I will be on antibiotics for a minimum of 4 to 6 weeks. And obviously if I spike any fever at all on the antibiotics, they're like, you need to go in if it's over 100. So I'm trying really hard to like stay hydrated, because it has been so hot here, like 115 hot here. We're like record breaking hot, and Like, couldn't even take the kids to the pool if I wanted to, and it was that hot because I couldn't get in. So it's like sitting here and doing, watching them swim while I'm like roasting. No. So, but we did get a wheelchair from my grandma, from my great grandma who had passed away. So I can, if I do take them over there, I don't have to walk because it's too much. It's too far for me to walk. And the day I did do it with the walker, like I came home and I was just wiped out. Like it was crazy how wiped out I felt after just walking to the pool and back. So we got the wheelchair so that if it's not too hot and I can take the kids over, they can push me there and they can push me back and I don't have to do anything. So I think I gotta catch up on your comments in a second, but I think that's about it. The only other thing kind of icky is that the wound like generates new muscle tissue and all that. Well, it's growing above this. There's like a part of it, and it's called granulated tissue, and it's growing like a bump like over the skin. So when I go to the my surgeon next, he's gonna have to numb it and then like basically get that off. Which they do similar to how they like take a wart off or something. So they're like, it's no big deal. So hopefully it's no big deal for me. And it, is an easy thing. Easy peasy. But yeah, as far as like health stuff goes, that's it. I can't think of anything else. So let me see what the comments are real quick. It's 2.0 RAM says they fall into my collection so you don't lose it. Oh, by the way, okay, I'll do this little thing so if anybody did mute it, then they know. E6000 is, and E7000 for jewelry, and low is no order. Yes, I do a combination too of, I'm giving y'all my secrets. I use E6000 and this stuff. And I will mix it some, depending on the item. So I use either or together. AK Rose, hello, welcome. Thank you. I'm so glad to be home too. Oh, do you still have your wound vac? I had mine for 6 months. Hated dealing with that. Yeah, Mary, as obviously I said, I do have it still. And I've had it since January. So we're going on 7 months now. And I'm ready to say goodbye to that thing. Like, if I wasn't wrenching it, I would take it to the field and just like hammer it, break it apart, because I'm done. Sorry, I'm just reading. I just heard about your channel from Diamond Paint with Grace. So glad I could catch a live for the first video on your channel. Well, thank you. I'm so glad you could be here too. Now, typically this is not a typical live. Typically I diamond paint and visit and talk and tell you guys things, but this one was just different because of everything that's going on. But welcome. Let's see. Everybody's welcoming you, which I love. I love all the love. Perfumes can cause me to have asthma attacks. I have never had an asthma attack, but I have had breathing issues with perfumes. Also, sinus headaches with them. So I feel like there should be a rule, like nurses should not wear perfume in the hospital. Like, I don't see why you would need it, and I just feel like, I don't know. I don't think it should be allowed, but whatever. You deserve to be called the warrior woman. You earned that title. Thank you. I don't know. Some people are like, how do you do it? I'm like, well, I don't have a choice. It's something you just have to do and deal with. One really huge blessing, we were able to get Maddie's little machine called a Dexcom. Takes her blood sugar every 5 minutes. It stays on her, and it alarms if she goes high or low. And I was able to relax more, and it also can go to your phone. So I was able to relax more because I knew that she had that, and that it would wake up Alex at least, if it was alarming, because man, that thing sounds like a fire alarm if you don't turn it off. So that was a huge blessing, and something that has made it much easier for me this time around. Nurses aren't supposed to wear any type of perfume and lotion. That's what I thought, but I tell you, I had a ton of them that were either wearing perfume or lotion, and it was just like, even the smell of the hand sanitizer that's like right outside your room, you know, that they put on too, was like so strong for me. Sherry, hello. She says, Beth, that is, you're right to have nurses with perfume, or not have nurses. What is wrong with them? Geez, right? I think if I ever have to go back to the hospital, I think I'll probably tell him that, because I had the charge nurse come in even and ask, like, is there anything you would do different? And at the time, I didn't even think of it, but otherwise, because that's the only really thing that I had to negative about. I mean, my nurses were all really nice and, left me alone for the most part, because I don't really need much. I don't like to have, I don't know, I like to be more independent unless I can't be, so they, really respected that. But yeah, I think next time I will be like, nope, sorry, no one in here with perfume or smelly lotions. Yep, because it and it's not just an irritant. Like, it can cause, like you said, asthma attacks. It can cause sinus headaches, and it can and you get a sinus headache, you get pressure, then you can get sinus infections. I already have chronic sinus disease, so I don't need any of that to help me. So I agree about the perfume. I love some of it, but a lot of people, men included, wear way too much. That is it. That is one of the things too, is some people, they wear so much that it just overtakes the room, and it doesn't leave when they leave, and that's the hard part. So I got some right here, Debbie. I got my Sprite right here. But I've been drinking a ton of water. Yeah, Cynthia, thank you. And I am, like, even when I start to do some work on Monday, my kids are helping me. I'm not gonna do stuff around the house. They are, and they can help me. They're both old enough to take care of themselves and take care of their own stuff, which I have got on them about, because I'm not doing it. Let's see. I got all my orders from you. Thank you, my daughter. Check the butterfly. You know how many people I hear about that? Like, where daughters or kids, like, take them and, like, run off, and, like, they're like, where did this go? I don't know where it went. And then they find out their kids had it, which I think it's funny. My mom was in RN for years and was told not to wear perfume. Yeah. Well, my nurses that come to the house, she told me they're not allowed to, and she thought it was crazy that they were allowed to at the hospital. So, hello, Nicole. Welcome. And Dawn says, hello. I've been watching your lives on my TV for a few weeks now, and so not on Jen. I think it's time to stop being a warrior woman and be more self-compassionate. It's hard. It is. It is very hard to put yourself first sometimes. And I think this time it like got in there where it was like, I cannot continue pushing myself. Because I mean, I hadn't felt that bad. And with, like, my numbers and everything they were talking about, like, how I could have died or been in a coma within 24 hours, like, that really kind of shook me as well. And they were furious about the one doctor I did talk to, about the nurse that told me to wait it out and see how I was the next day. My infectious disease doctor was literally furious about it. She goes, you can always call me at any time. And she goes, and actually, if you have a fever, she goes, you can call me, but you better call me on your way to that hospital. Like, don't call me to ask if you should go. You should go. And, like, That's what I thought, but it's weird when a medical professional tells you something that's against what you feel. But then I was like, no, that's why I called my nurses, and I was like, my instincts are saying go. You know, and my mom was basically like, I'm coming to get you, regardless of what they say. So, Cheryl says, what about you, Sean? I'm so glad to see you, and I hope you get well soon. Thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate it. The danger of being a teacher is all the perfumes and colognes that come in. And then when they decide they need to refresh in my class, I get so agitated and have to get on them. I would too. I would like have a sign, be like, you don't get to put smelling lotions or perfumes on in my class because it makes me sick. Like, you know, it's just, it should be one of those things. I almost said that bad word again. The other day, I think I was talking to either Jenny or Brandy on Facebook, and I was gonna say show it, and I did what I do and put the two words together, and I was like, oh my gosh, I just said that. Yes, I know I'm a grown adult, but I don't cuss, and so when it like came out of my mouth, I was like, that is not what I meant to say at all. Oh, man. I cracked myself up. Are you even sure she was a nurse? She needs to be fired. I haven't been a nurse for too long, I guess. So, Sherry, she was a nurse, but she was not my doctor's nurse. I've had her one other time that I've had to talk to her on the phone. And she was really rude and, obviously didn't talk to my doctor, even though she said she did. She literally was like, I'll go see what the doctors think. She puts it down for like less than 2 minutes and gets back on and says that both doctors have agreed I should wait it out. So you're telling me both doctors happen to be not with a patient and both of them were right there so that you could ask them and talk about it and come up with this conclusion within less than 2 minutes? I don't think so. And my doctor would not know. There's no way he would have said that to me. Absolutely no way. So, and I don't know if she was a nurse or an MA. I don't know. But I love his normal nurse. She is so sweet. But this was like, she was filling in, I guess. I don't know if she answered the phone. I don't know why I got her instead of my actual doctor's nurse, but yeah, she made me mad. The time that I talked to her before, I'd called and I was like, I need a refill on this medication, and it was for the muscle relaxer that he's been having me on. And she's like, yeah, he's not going to want to give that to you again. And I was like, oh, I don't need it anymore? And she's like, no, that's something they only give you once, and then you need to go to your primary to get it. And I'm like, well, I don't want it. He had me on it and told me I needed to take it. And she was like, no, I don't see him doing that. Just go to your primary. And I was like, and then she hung up. And lo and behold, within an hour, the prescription had been filled. And I had gotten a call from him saying he wanted me to continue taking that medication. It wasn't what I wanted. Like, I hate that stuff. It makes me tired and my brain not work as well. And she just, yeah. I'm going to talk to him when I go in. Let's see. Hello, Emma. Beth, I need to have a good old Southern talk with a nurse. Yes. Yes, I think so. She needs some Brandy, we need to give her a kick in the you-know-what. Yes, I know. Well, I'm going to be, me and my mom will be talking about it at my appointment, and my mom knows, like, because a lot of times I'll forget in the moment, and so my mom was like, I'm writing it down, because this is not acceptable for them to give you medical advice like that. And this doctor, you guys, he is exceptional, okay? He is the doctor who does specialty oncology. People, like, come across the country, even out of the country, to see him. Like, he is that good. And I absolutely love him. I do. It's the nurse that fills in for his nurse sometimes that needs to go. Like, the doctor, though, he's amazing. He's amazing. I love him. He's funny. And because in the hospital, he wanted, okay, so basically, I guess I did forget one thing. They had done a CT scan and found that there was a abscess underneath the wound. So in order to get it, they would have to do surgery. So that was the plan. And then he, like, looked at it again and was like, I don't want to open it and, like, drain the abscess if it's going to possibly cause it to spread the infection because my white count was so low. So he had decided it wasn't worth it yet, that he wants to try the longer round of antibiotics. But he went in with, okay, gross, again, if you don't like needles or gross things, like, I'll do this when I'm done. He had a long needle that he went in. Now, granted, I don't have a ton of feeling in the wound area as much because, nerves and stuff, but when you get deep down in there, yeah, I feel it. And he had that needle down there trying to get some fluid out, and he couldn't. And he said that because the abscess was so small that, like, he would have had to have imagery to go and find it. But oh my gosh, I have a high pain tolerance, but that I was like literally like trying my absolute best to like not move, and whew, it hurt. It was not fun. But the pain I was having where the abscess was is getting better, and I have a whole team of doctors that are like talking to each other. So, the oncologist, the infectious disease team, my primary, a different specialist in oncology surgery. So there's a whole team of people now that are working together to kind of combat and get this done, get it gone. La la la. Is the doctor cute? Ah. No. I'm not laughing because of like him. I'm laughing because I don't know why, but like when you said that, the first thing that came to my mind was the Bagman. And I was like, yeah, it'd be nice if he looked like the Bagman. Like, that's what came to my brain. Oh, man. Anyways, no, he's older, mainly bald. Like, he looks like a sweet old grandpa, basically. So, oh, man. No, sorry. Hi, Jenny. Do you have any more cover binders that are the book that are opens? Hold on. Any more cover binders that are the book that opens? The book that opens. I have so many. You might have to message me with the one you're talking about, Rose, because off the top of my head, I cannot think of which one that is. Books it out. I don't know. Yeah, you're going to have to message me that picture because I'm not sure. I understand if you're sick of telling the story, but how did you get the wound and the infection the first time? So the wound came from, I had a cancerous tumor in my hip that was pretty big, and I had a 12-inch long incision after that surgery, and basically the incision went kapoof, and it was like Niagara Falls. And so that's when they went in and put the wound back on, and infection came later down the road, like when it got small, like the wound got really small, and it got like an abscess inside and got this infection, and it doesn't want to go away. So basically, long story short, that's kind of how it happened. No McDreamy doctors. I can never get those too often. However, I will say I had some McDreamy nurses. I will admit that, yes. Thank you, Rose. You were so sweet. Thank you so much. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. Yeah, it's very much appreciated because it goes right back into the channel, and oh man, money's a struggle at the moment with everything going on. So thank you, Rose. Hold on, Alexandrina. Is that right? Oh, I love that name, Alexandrina. Um, I know Alexandria, but that has an N in it. So unless it was a mistake, that is a gorgeous name. Either way, it's gorgeous. But I love that, Alexandrina. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, just give me a big kick in the head, and I'll get it there. Um, I can message you later. I don't want to make you have to get up to look. Well, and honestly, I don't know where I would look because I have so much that I would have to have it narrowed down a little bit to even look. So, yeah, message me so that I can see. So, okay, I'm going to show you a couple of the new ones I got. Now, I have to say this. Some of these I bought. The other one, I have no idea where they came from. Now, are they things that I would sell in my shop? Yes, heck yeah. But I didn't buy them, and I know I didn't because I went back through my history and looked everywhere. And I know I didn't pick. There's a couple of these I know I would not have chose. And, like on the address, and definitely came from a store in China, like AliExpress kind of thing, but I can't find it. And I don't know if this was like a store that I bought before and they're like, oh, we want to maybe have you mention our store. I don't know. So if anybody knows, like, I don't know if somebody bought some stuff and was like, I'm going to send it to her to put in her shop. I don't know. So I am like completely clueless. Now, and some of this stuff is really pretty. Now I will show you, and I'm going to save my favorite for last. And it's kind of cool because I don't have anything like it. I don't have anything like this either. So we've got this really pretty horse. And it's got the, blingy bling on it. We have two, I don't know if I'm going to sell these individually or in the set. Because it says, you are my person. It's a little puzzle piece. And then you've got, sorry, I'm trying to get it up. So you got them. So are they in there right? There we go. So they both say you are my person, which I thought was really cute. So, there are those. Then we have these adorable kitties sitting on the moon. There's a black one and a white one. Come on, camera. There we go. Okay, so there are those. This one is really unique. I thought it was pretty cool. Isn't that cool? It's like in a little jar. Yeah, I thought I don't know. Some of these I've never seen anything like it. Then we've got Dumbo. And as cute as Dumbo is, like, this is one I wouldn't have thought to look for. And then this one I have in blue, but this one is pink with blue on it. And it's gorgeous. Like, I love it. Love it. And then we have this really cute and gorgeous cat. Look at those eyes, like those emerald eyes. Like, I love this one. And then the last one of the ones that got sent to me is this one. And it is my favorite. I mean, look how gorgeous that is. Is that not something? I mean, it's just everything about it is absolutely beautiful. And I gotta figure out where it comes from because I have 3 of them, but that's it. And this is one that I would absolutely put in my store because it's gorgeous. And I think that it would be a popular one. Like, yeah. So anyways, sorry, I'm trying to see my chat because I can't see it unless I hit it. So, Mindy would like that horse. There's quite a few people that have actually asked me lately about the horses, about getting stuff with horses. And so, yeah, these would be really, really good. Especially this one. Like, I want to keep one of these for myself because, I mean, look at the eye. Oh, okay, come on, camera. Would you just, would you just? And then there's like a thing on the head and it matches the eye. I love it. Okay, so these are the ones that that I know where they came from. And I have a little bit of stuff to do on them, but they're adorable. So we've got, this guy, and I've got to fix his feet. His feet move right now, which I'm going to be making them so that they don't move, because I don't know, I just think it's, and the head moves up and down too, which I might leave the head, but the feet, I feel like, I don't know, it would just be better. Anyway, so I got the blue, and I got a pink. Like, isn't that so pretty? I mean, oh, they're gorgeous. I love the colors on them. And then I also have a green one. So yeah, the feet will be like you'll be able to see the feet. Okay, then we have, and I used to have one like this. I might still, but it's a little bit different. We've got this, gorgeous dolphin, and that's so pretty. I love the color. Okay, so we got that, and then we've got this one. I have to say I was a little disappointed about, but I still like it, and I know people will still also like it. It was just not what I was imagining, but so we've got this guy. So he's got a little baby on him, which, by the way, I do have the one that everybody wants with the turtle with the baby on it. I finally got some, and they should be here by like the beginning of this week. So those will be going up, shortly. Okay, then we've got this. I also love this one. I pretty much love them all, otherwise I wouldn't buy them, you know? Okay, so we got this cute, like, pink octopus. And then we've got the blue octopus. And, okay, then, what was the other one? Where'd it go? I know I had one more. Oh, yes. This one I'm actually just excited about because I think it's hilarious. And if you know me very well, like, you'll know I'm a huge Friends fan. Love the show. I've seen probably every episode at least 20 times. So when I saw this, I was like, I have to have this, and I'm going to name it after, the whole, he's her lobster. Yes. So it's the lobster. And I know it's just a lobster, but the name is going to be because of Friends show. Because I just love it. So it's Phoebe, and she's, talking about Ross and Rachel and how they're each other's lobsters. And so when I saw that one, I was like, yes, I have to. I'm also going to be having other ones that I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do them yet. They might just be a little bit thicker of them, but I've had these a while, and then I just found them. And they have the crappy magnet on the back, and I can't take that piece off without it, like, ruining the picture, so I'll probably just be gluing a magnet to the magnet, which is what I did for the one that I've been using. But there are so many, like, cute little doggies, and I don't even know where the rest of those are at the moment, but they are, yes, I love them. So all of these will be going up, like I said, over the next week or so. It's just going to depend on me and how I'm feeling. So if you order, also just be patient. I'm, obviously doing the best I can. I don't want to have to shut the shop down, but if I have to for my health, I will. But yeah, so all of this stuff will be going up. Like I said, within the next. So if there was one that like you were like, oh, I kind of want one, and again, it's not like a promise. Like you don't have to be like, I will buy that. If you're just semi interested in seeing one of them, you can message me, let me know, because then basically what I do is I put that on the priority on getting it up quicker than a different one. Other than that, like I just go at whatever random one I decide to do. So like if you really, really liked the green turtle, for instance, and it might be maybe at the bottom of my list, but you really want to see it, then it'll go to the top. So, makes sense? I definitely will be getting more of these cute turtles because they, like I said, I always got to make sure it'll work. And after seeing it, like, I'm sure it's going to work, and I have a feeling they will sell because turtles, I mean, come on. It's a turtle, and it's a gorgeous turtle. So, that is all I have. I do also, I've had quite a few requests about this one. And I have ordered more, so there are more coming. So, it is the dragon. Come on, camera. Focus on it, please. Focus. Maybe I'll have to put my hand in front of it. Okay, so there's the dragon. Basically, what it is the magnet is on the bottom. So what it does is it creates the illusion of the dragon coming out of your painting. So it's pretty cool. Let's see if I can get it to stand on my hand without it knocking over. So yeah, so see, it looks like it's like coming through my hand. Whoa, it's a magic trick. No, just kidding. So I have more of those coming as well. But yeah, if you have any other questions, feel free to message me. That is something that I do check my messages because I just do it on my phone, anytime I want to. So, and if you have a suggestion on like, excuse me, if you have a suggestion on something you would like to see in the shop, I love getting suggestions because I love going on hunts for things. And I'm always like looking for new things, so that is, something that I definitely love to get. So if you have any requests, let me know. I also will get this one up this week too. I forgot I didn't do it last time, so I only have one right now, but I have more coming, and it's just the cute little. It looks like there's like ice and everything in there. Camera, show the ice. Show the ice. Well, you can see it. But anyways, I thought this was just super cute and kind of perfect for summertime. Yeah. Okay. That is it. If you have any questions, just message me. I'm just looking through, making sure I don't have any questions on here. I see you, Nicole. I saw your message. I think the feet should move too. You think the feet should move? Okay, I'll keep the feet moving. It's one less thing I have to do. I mean, and honestly, when it's on the, when it's on your painting, I know this is going to be backwards or whatever, but whatever. So when it's on the painting, you see the feet because they're out. So, yeah, if y'all think that I should leave the feet moving, I'll leave the feet moving, because like I said, that's one less thing I have to do, because I thought the head moving was kind of cute, because the head can kind of go up and down, boop, boop. And it's and they're not like flimsy or anything, so yeah, I'll leave them moving. Okie doke. Anything else, guys, just message me. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night, and if you are wanting to continue on, Jeremy is probably live right now because it's 8:15. So yeah, he should be live right now. It looks like you will have to do the time or go to time this girl, but please take care of yourself. I will, I promise. I'm not, yeah, not doing much. No versus the health. Then the rest. Yes, I got to get healthy. I got to get my, and you know what? One thing I did do that, because I hate yogurt, like I don't eat it, but the doctor was like, you need to eat it because of the probiotics and the protein and all that stuff. So I bought the little kid like Danimal smoothies, which are like yogurt ones, and I've been drinking those twice a day. I bought Ensure, which I'm not a fan of, but I've been drinking those. And then I also got some other like protein stuff so that I could get, you know, good minerals, vitamins and minerals with the protein, and get all those calories that my body needs apparently to, you know, heal the wound. Have you seen the new bars that are magnets and hold the drill trays in place? The new bars? No, I haven't. You're going to have to message me, Tammy, and tell me what you're talking about because I'm not sure. Thank you for coming, Wendy. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm caught up in the chat and everything that you know. I didn't. If I missed something, just message me, you guys. You know you can find me on Facebook, on my Facebook group. Nicole has put the link in for Jeremy's live, and I will probably be over there in a bit. So have a absolutely wonderful, wonderful evening, and don't forget, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and you are definitely, definitely loved more than you know. So with that, keep on shining, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys!